Hey guys, welcome back to our NoCoast At Home workouts. This is for tomorrow, Saturday, April 25th. As per usual, I'm going to zoom in, let you guys take some screenshots of the workout, scaling options, and warm up in particular. If you guys want that, take some screenshots. The workout today, we have Angie. It is a benchmark workout. We have done this in the gym before, so a lot of you guys might have a score and be on the whiteboard. Make sure you guys take a look at that. We'll kind of keep talking it as we move on back here. As we're moving it back, I want you guys to make sure you know that we just sent out an email yesterday, kind of commenting on our most recent update with the coronavirus and our gym plans. Make sure you guys take a look at your inbox. With that is also a survey, a quick survey just to kind of help us get our plans more solidified. So if you guys have a few minutes, please make sure you check your email. If you didn't get it, let me know. But make sure you guys check that, take the survey, and help Dan and I out. But ultimately, kind of quick and short, is we are trying to make a plan. We have a good plan in place that we hope to be able to open in May at some point. We're just kind of waiting on government word, an official word for gyms. So anyways, on to the workout. Okay, so like I said, we have Angie today. It is a benchmark workout. It is designed to be done unbroken, each movement at a time. Okay, so the workout is 4 times, so 1 time through, 100 pull-ups. Again, you do all 100 of those before you move on to the next movement. So 100 pull-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 air squats. Okay, so if we cannot do all 100 reps of those in order, a good way to scale that is going to be to partition those reps. Okay, so that can look like 2 rounds of 50 reps. It can look like 4 rounds of 25 reps, so on and so forth. Okay, you guys can kind of reduce the reps, make that feasible for you. But the design of the workout, the intent of the workout is to go 100 reps, 100 reps, 100 reps, 100 reps, all the way through the workout. Okay, so kind of jumping into the warm-up, what we're going to do. With that said, obviously we have the video for tomorrow if you guys can't jump on, but we do have our Zoom call at 9 a.m. So please make sure you guys join us for that. I will resend the link out today so we all have it, but it is the recurring link that we've had for the past 2. So you can use that same link, hop on if it's at 9 o'clock, we'll do this workout together, okay? But if you're not on the Zoom call, you can jump on with this right now, okay? So to kind of start warming it up, we'll go through scaling and stuff here in a minute as well. But I want you guys just kind of simple in place. Let's get 10 big bear hugs, okay? So let's get your arms loosened up a little bit. So 10 bear hugs. Once you get 10 of those, we'll go up and down for 10. So it's back and forth here. Again, just kind of getting your shoulders loosened up for the pull-ups and the push-ups. Then we'll get 10 twists. Just rotate on that toe here. All right, so 10 twists back and forth here. Good. Good. Once you guys have that, you're going to hop down onto the ground, and we're going to get into child's pose. So on the ground on your knees, get your arms stretched out in front of you. Sink your head down between your shoulders. We're going to hang out there for a minute, okay? So I'm not going to do the whole thing. I want you guys to get in that child's pose a minute. Take this stretch nice and slow. I also want you guys to walk to a side. Let it stretch through your lats right here for the pull-ups. And then walk to the other side. And same thing. So let you guys hold on to that for a minute. Again, make sure you guys do a minute child's pose. Do a slow walk to the right side. Slow walk to the left side. And feel good with that, okay? Once you guys have that, stay on the ground here, and you can get 10 spider stretch. So per usual, make sure you push that knee out. Get your elbow down to your ankle, or as long as you're feeling that stretch through your inner leg there, we are good to go. So 5 each leg, spider stretch, back and forth. Okay, and then another stretch that we're going to do, if you guys have a wall, a box, anything, if you have an ab mat or a towel, it can help to put it underneath your knee. We're just going to do a couch stretch, okay? We've done this at the gym. We usually do it against the wall. I'm just going to use my box right here since it's easy, but again, against your living room wall is perfect with carpet or a towel, something to protect your knee underneath of it. But we're just going to go down into my lunge, okay? Your goal here is just to get your back upright as much as possible and stretching out my quad and my hip flexor, okay? So we're just going to hold this for a minute each side. Okay, again, whatever stretch is good, you guys can be forward leaning if you want, but your goal if you're against a wall is to eventually get your shoulders as close to the wall as possible. Okay, so you're going to do that on each side. Flip that over. Once you guys have that, the more the mobility piece of it, to warm up the movements. Again, we have pull-ups, push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. So kind of going through what that might look like for us first. On the pull-ups, we've done this a lot at this point, but kind of thinking of your different options. If you have a pull-up rig, fantastic. If you don't, you're going to do pull-up rows. And that can either be with like a broomstick on stools or on chairs. That's a really, really good way to do it. This is not that, but it's going to end up looking somewhat like this, right? You have two chairs here with some sort of a PVC pipe or a broomstick or a vacuum handle, something underneath of it, and you can have your pull-up rows like that, okay? If you guys don't have that, that is the easier option, but you can also do like bands in a door jamb, like Dan has kind of talked about. So whatever you guys have been doing for your pull-ups, you kind of stick with that today, okay? So that's your pull-up option. For your push-ups, same thing, from your toes if we can. It is a lot of reps, so definitely break this up early and often. If you can stay from your toes, great. If you can't stay from your toes, that is fine. Switch it to either being from your knees or an incline. I always prefer the incline. You guys can do it, again, you can do the same setup, right? If you have kind of the broom and chairs, you can just do a different height and do the same thing as an incline. Easier than that though even is like a step, an outside step on concrete, or a step inside if you have a multi-level home. But some sort of incline, a box is perfect as well. Getting your hands just underneath your shoulders here and still getting that same push-up. So full range of motion, chest hits the box, chest hits whatever you are using, and extension at the top. Okay, so that's a really good incline push-up. I definitely prefer that route. If you guys have nothing to use, you can drop to your knees. When you're dropped to your knees, just make sure you still maintain that hollow body position in your push-up. So we're nice and tight here. So from your knees, I'm not like piking it like this, right? So it's nice and flat back, full range of motion, chest to the ground, elbows extended to the top, okay? So whatever way you choose on that. So that's the push-ups. On our sit-up, if we do not have an ab mat, most of us do not have an ab mat. If you don't have one of those, go ahead to roll up a towel or a blanket, something, and just place it right underneath your back here, and that'll kind of help give you that support on your sit-up, okay? But on my sit-up, per usual as well, full range of motion, I do want your shoulders to touch the ground above you and your shoulders to pass your hip crease, okay? So the easiest way to do that is to use your arms, make sure your fingers touch the ground, and my fingers touch the ground by my feet or by my heels, okay? That's the best way to know you have that full range of motion, and you can also use your arms to kind of help and assist you there, okay? So that's my sit-ups. My air squats, the most simple here, but we still want to make sure we get them right, okay? So even though they are air squats, I still want you guys to focus on bracing your core, protect your back. A lot of times on air squats, it's easy just to kind of be like lackadaisical with that. So chest upright, squeeze your belly nice and tight. We want to make sure we get that full range of motion, okay? So make sure your feet just hip width apart. Have your toes slightly pointed out. And we want to get chest up, hips past parallel, and full extension to the top, okay? Make sure I'm pushing my knees out in my squat as well. Even though we are going fast, I don't want to see our knees start to cave in like that, okay? So every single time, engage my glutes, full squat, push your knees out on the way up. If we train that in an air squat, it's going to be even easier when I add load in any way, shape, or form, okay? So that is the logistics of the workout. Again, the goal is to do 100 at a time, but you guys can partition that however you need to, okay? So once we kind of have our idea for the workout, we have our setup for the workout, kind of warming it up a little bit more, okay? So I want you guys to hit 3 rounds of basic 5, okay? In that basic 5, it can be any order that you want, okay? But it's going to be 10 reps of good mornings, okay? So feet underneath your hips, making sure you shoot your hips back as that chest falls forward, keeping your back nice and flat until I feel the tension in my hamstrings, okay? Ideally, I'm going to get to about 90 degrees, but really, as long as I feel that tension and my back is still flat, I don't want to go too low to where I sacrifice that curve, okay? So 10 good mornings, okay? Again, any order, 10 sit-ups, using your ab mat, your towel, your blanket, whatever you guys use at that point. 10 air squats like we just did, so 10 regular air squats here. We're going to do 10 of the pull-up or rows. If we have a pull-up rig and we are planning on doing regular pull-ups, let's just get 10 kips, okay? On your kips, make sure you guys are maintaining that hollow body position. Okay, so nice and tight here. Make sure you guys have a good and solid kip. Focus on pushing down and away from that bar, getting your lats and your shoulders warmed up, okay? So 10 kips. If we aren't doing a regular pull-up, I want you guys just to get onto your setup. I'll use this setup, for example. Get onto your setup, and we'll do 10 of our pull-up rows, okay? Last of the 5 movements there is going to be the push-up. So let's also get, you guys can scale this back a little bit, but 5 to 10 reps of your push-ups from the ground, push-ups from your incline, however I have that set up, okay? So again, 3 rounds of basic 5, 10 reps of each, any order. Good morning, pull-up or kip, sit-up, air squat, and push-up, okay? So 3 rounds of that, 10 reps each. Make sure you feel good at that point, okay? Once we have that all set up and ready to go, you guys should be good for the workout. Again, make sure you guys, you've been really good at it, make sure you guys log this and be on the whiteboard because it is a benchmark workout. But know the benchmark is the 100 at a time, so if you guys do not do that, write it in your notes. Make sure that you know that you are partitioning that workout, okay? Hopefully that all makes sense. Again, we'll be going through this workout as a class tomorrow at 9 o'clock on Zoom. So please join us for that. If you can, I'd love to have a big group. Otherwise, thank you so much. Have a great day. Have a great workout. Have a great weekend. And we absolutely cannot wait to see you guys soon. Again, reminder, please hop onto your email, read our most recent update, fill out the survey if you can, and we will be in touch very, very soon with any more information. Thanks, guys. Love you. See ya.